Okay, so hard jobs are fine. You just got to move slower, pay closer attention, etc. I guess that makes sense.
Great job. Now you have enough to get that reach stacker. So go ahead and order it. Perfect. Now assign it to the yard. Assign just enough capacity to the loading stage to fulfill the order.
All done.
Good job. Now you can tackle the rest of the first milestone's tasks.
All right, do another job. STS crane, wait, STS cranes 2, so I don't need a second one until all the way down here. Okay. We need to complete another job. A truck carrying a container is stuck in the sand, but the container has to be delivered urgently to a barge that's departing soon. Those are running in the background. Yeah, it's essentially, it's like, this is stuff that the whole yard is doing without me being involved at all. So. But I have to, like, manage it. 3 containers have to be offloaded. Let's get the one for the truck that's stuck in the sand. That sounds interesting. And from what I understand, even though the vehicles are in use in the economy tab, they're not, it doesn't mean that I can't use them for a job, you know? Which is good. Use the reach stacker to pick up the container from the stuck truck and deliver it to the barge. Okay. Oh, I slide left and right. Let's see.
finished this one.
All right. Good job there. Let's check our progress on the first milestone goal. Perfect. All tasks complete. You've earned that bonus. You reached the required daily turnover, too. So just end the day and move on to the next milestone.
Yo, what up, Lucid?
So this is our business in a nutshell. Load and unload containers to fulfill orders. And since you've just taken care of one such order, we're about to be paid. Notice that our vehicles generate a lot of upkeep. So even with that payment cleared, we're still in the red. We won't last long like that, so there's still a lot we have to do before we make a profit. Get some rest. There's more to come tomorrow.
We're in the red. Oh, daily profit is negative. Okay, so we're not in the red yet, but we're operating in the red. Yeah, no multiplayer in this one, Lucid.
Well, with that, you've just completed the first milestone. Now take a look at the next milestone's tasks. It's time to upgrade some buildings, which means doing a few jobs to get the materials first.
Sure thing.
Tom, I've got to take care of something, but I'll stay in touch.
Sure. I'll handle the tasks in the meantime.
Sign 2 orders. Upgrade Yard B to level 2.
Good. You decided to check out the orders. About time, too. Since the last one's been carried out, you should sign up for more.
Hey, what up, Lucid? You lost your streak. Badge. I don't think you showed up for that baseball stream I had. That was probably it. Alright. So... I can only sign 1 order. Wait. Milestones. Shipping office upgrade is not in here. Okay. So that I just have to guess on my own, I guess?
This job here pays in construction materials.
Okay, thank you. Map.
To upgrade the shipping office, we need some materials.
Okay. I can allocate up to 600, but I can isolate a certain amount. Okay, okay. Clear, fill, clear. Okay, I understand. This reach stacker can do 600. Oh, wait, no. Okay, sorry, I'm stupid. So I can do 600 max. So if I go to orders... I mean, this one's obviously the best one to choose.
But to get the funds, you need to upgrade the shipping office first. That should provide access to more orders.
Right. Processing. So I allocate 260. And then I allocate 260. Then I allocate 260. Okay. So that's handled. Even if I could do a second order, I don't have the fulfillment for it. Because these do 300 each, and I have 2 of them, which is the 600. And I've already used 520 of it. So I couldn't even handle a second order right now. Not unless the orders process like as I do a job, and then it frees up PEUs. I guess we'll have to see. All right. So jobs. I need to do a job. And cleaning. It's time to learn how to handle oversized cargo and clean up the terminal. We need to clear a small area to put a couple of loads. Okay, that's why it wants me to do this job, because it gives me the 40 required to upgrade the office to do a second order. Okay. We'll do this. Use the stacker to remove cargo from the designated area. Then move the highlighted containers. Both containers must be delivered to their designated areas. Okay.
Hey, Tommy. How's it been?
Good enough for a hangover. You?
You know, I just can't stop thinking about your old man's plan.
Let me guess. You feel it's too optimistic?
Exactly. And that's a first for Bill.
People change, Mark. We do.
Yeah, I guess. You are back after all, right?
That wasn't what I meant. Look, we haven't talked in years. Not since Mom passed. When he called out of the blue and asked for my help, why to say no?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Save the port?
I'll do my best.
Seriously?
No quitting this time. Not until this passes, one way or another.
You said it. Well, I better let you do your thing. Talk to you later.
Sure.
How do I connect? Oh. Ah, interesting. I just need to move these out of the way. know, priorities, dude. Your wife out for dinner on your anniversary or watching me stream? What's it gonna be? Make your choice. It was a retirement dinner for someone she used to work for? Oh! Forget that guy. You don't work for him no more. Oh, is the game really loud? Say words now. I like to say words. Words are nice. Does it sound better? It's a bit better. You think it should be... Maybe it's the ambient sound is the problem. If I did that, maybe this will be a little better. You can still hear the vehicles and stuff, right? There we go. I had them listed in the opposite order, but that other one is laying on its side. That's going to take a bit of work. It'd be easier if this wasn't. Oh, when the vehicle was revving up, it was drowning me out. That makes sense. I want you to hear the game too, but like... I'm sorry, what? Is there a way over here? Oh yeah, that gate opens. Okay. Well, here, let's do this. Now I'm starting to see why this would be easier in the other order. Right. Okay. Luckily, I was low enough that it didn't drop. Alright, one would assume this gate opens. Yes, okay. Oh, overshot it.
Another job done and dusted.
Roger that.
Nice. Pizza!
Could use more funds right now, so sign one more order.
Yeah, but I don't have the throughput for it. So what happens if I don't have the throughput? So these guys are going to give me more money and a lower penalty for not meeting certain numbers, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to hit a penalty of, what, 200 units at 18 per unit? Look. That's awful. Oh, I was supposed to upgrade Yard B. Oops! I upgraded the wrong building.
Our container yard capacity's been holding us back, so I suggest you upgrade Yard B to a straddle carrier yard. But to do that, you'll need a straddle carrier.
$55,000. Good lord. Guess it's to jobs, huh? Alright, this one pays the most, so that makes sense. Use the STS crane to move 4 containers into the designated area. Okay. Seems simple enough. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some stacking. Alright. Are these blocking the road again? Yes and no. God, I hate that these containers will fall off the side of the ship and block the thing and cause you to deal damage to them. We're gonna do this one first. I know it calls this one D, but Okay, and then tilt the other way. Q and E? No. Z and C. Oh. It's like 6 meters. What the fuck?
one job down.
Great news, thanks.
I've done all my jobs. Oh, conveniently, I have the lowest penalty on both of these that were available with all the jobs. Oh, that requires the straddle carrier. Okay. Profit and loss for the day, negative 2,400. $16,000. These are from my jobs. Oh, no, this is from the orders. So I guess this doesn't affect daily profit. Huh. Because in my mind, it should be 16,000 plus 14,000 is 30,200 minus 13 and minus 3,600. Am I missing something here? I don't think they're doing their math properly. Either that or they just calculate this as your profit and loss, and then this is bonus. So I'm 2,400 in the red, but I've made 16,000, so that should be 14,000 or 13,800. 600, sorry. Math. Finish a day without a penalty. All right. Economy. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Orders. So what's my max throughput right now? 300. So if I'm going to do that, I should take ones that pay well but have low penalties. Low penalties should be my emphasis. I think I'd rather take the 20 with 16 than the 15 and 15. We'll do this order and that order. Okay, so we'll stick with what we've had. Perfect. Okay. Complete the mission emergency. Emergency. Requirements, job 3 test drive. Job 3 test drive requirement yard B. Okay. What does yard B require? The straddle carrier. Of course it does. Okay. So it's just telling me that, like, I could redo this job for another 16,000. But I have already completed it. Or I could do these two, which wouldn't give me as much money. I'm gonna be really mad if I do this job and it doesn't give me any money. Let's do this one first. Because I don't think I can do the same job twice in a row and get 32,000. Use the reach stacker to drag containers over the roadblocks. A goes there, B goes there, C, which is here, goes there. You can repeat jobs for the same payout. Okay, good to know. I will like to mix it up every now and then, because doing the same job like 3 times in a row because it pays the best, you kind of get kind of... So I think per day I should only do a job once. I am too close. Someone didn't take turning radius into account. My ass has to swing out. Lucid's leaving me, chat.
Easy as pie.
Well done.
All right. 14,000 is good. But 58,000 bonus or balance. I'm thinking I should just go ahead and do this one so I can get all the jobs completed. Maybe that'll be my thing, is I can't duplicate jobs until I've completed all of them. Use the STS crane to remove 3 containers from the ship. All containers must be placed in the designated area. Okay. Container A is on its side. Might be able to tilt you. I can swing like this? Yeah. Can I swing far enough for that? Yep. You guessing that when they strapped him down, somebody didn't slap him and say this ain't going anywhere? Yeah. Probably exactly. If you don't do that, it's a problem, man. He is done. That C is unobstructed. We'll get C now.